Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Teacher Christine, willing to help you and guide you in your teaching journey at 5-1 Talk. For today's video, teachers, we will talk about TESOL certification, specifically on what to do after accomplishing the 100-hour self-guided certification course. Now, after you finish the onboarding training, 5-1 Talk will send you an email of the instructions and link to enter in order for you to start the online course. Okay, so take note, teachers, that we are all compelled to finish the course in 3 weeks' time for us to have the credibility to teach the English language to Chinese students. If not, then we cannot continue teaching in the platform. Now, this is already a great privilege to all of us teachers because this training is given for free. Mahal kasi ito, teachers, if you're going to enroll to private online program. Before, I have seen it over social media and it cost 1,700. And this time, it is already more than that. Aside from that, in the other ESL company, you cannot start teaching in the platform if you cannot finish the TESOL program. So, in our company, ongoing na yung trabaho natin while we are taking the course gradually. So, kasi hindi yon one set up. Paunti-unti mo lang siyang i-accomplish until you finish the course. Okay, so ano ba yung gagawin right after you finish the 100-hour course? You have to send a screenshot of your 100% completion of TESOL and TEYL. You can see this one under Courses tab, dito teachers. Now, where are you going to submit it? Okay, please add Certifications Administrator in your Skype. Ito, teacher. So, i-add nyo sila at doon nyo i-send yung screenshot. Okay, so ito yung file ko before, teachers, when I send my screenshot to Certifications Administrator. Good morning, I'm Teacher Christine, a newly hired teacher, and I'm already done with my TESOL and TEYL. So after that, I attach my screenshot. Then the following day, I received the reply. Awesome day! Congratulations for finishing the course, teacher. An e-certificate with complete verification codes will be issued to you after 2 years of active status and good performance in the platform from your completion date. So meaning, aking naintindihan lang dito, you cannot use the certificate unless you serve the company for 2 years. Kasi yung makikita natin sa my page, wala talaga siyang verification from Teach International. So you have to render 2 years of your services in 5-1 Talk before the other ESL company can honor the TESOL course that we have freely garnered from the company. So, yun yung pagkakaintindi ko. Although we receive our copy, pero para wala siyang validity. You also have there the continuation na within 72 hours, you can see already there in your My page na you are a graduate already of TESOL and TEYL course. So, it adds to our credibility as ESL teacher. Kasi kung mamimili yung mga parents, ito TESOL certified na, diba? So, but of course, you can still keep a copy of the TESOL certificate, diba? For future use. Hindi naman lahat talaga umaabot ng 2 years dito sa platform. So, pwede natin yung gamitin kung mag-a-apply tayo ng trabaho. Depende rin kung bibigyan yun ng puntos. So, keep a record of it. At least, it's a remembrance. But you know, teachers, ang saya ko nang matapos ko yung TESOL at TEYL. Especially when I see this and this certificate, parang proud na proud ako sa sarili ko. Kasi kahit na self-guided training yun, hindi yun basta-basta. It allows us to review everything about the 8 parts of speech by comprehensively reading the concepts, answering all the examples, Also allows us to review on the importance of grammar, intonation, syntax, sentence constructions, and many others. Talagang hindi biro yung online course na yun. Mahirap pero kaka-proud na natapos mo rin siya, right? As per advice teachers, please don't rely to online answer key of TESL. Mayroon nang nagba-vlog nung answer key ng TESL. So remember teachers, you cannot give what you do not have. So yung training na yan, that is for us. Para ma-review tayo sa mga parts of speech, sa grammar. How can you be an effective English teacher to your students if wala kang maibibigay? Kasi nga, hindi ka nag-review, right? So, tayo pa rin yung mahihirapan. So, as per advice, kahit na mahirap yung TESL at saka yung TEYL, matagal nating matapos, please have patience in answering those because that is for us to be a reliable and effective English teachers to our students. Okay, so by the way, teachers, after mong matapos yung TESL at saka TEYL, just like sa nangyari sa akin, puyat ako para lang matapos yung TESL at TEYL kasi malapit na ako sa deadline. Kailangan ko na talaga siyang tapusin. Ngayon, pagkagising ko sa umaga, nakita ko na naman ito. Kung nakitang mga bagong courses like management, 10 soft skills, com strategies, nagtaka ako, ano ba to? Akala ko graduate na ako. So, ano naman to? Kasali na naman ba ito? So, I asked my mentor before and she said, hindi na yon kasali. So, wag na lang kayong magtaka kung mayroong additional courses na naman na magpa-pop up doon sa email ninyo. Okay? Graduate na talaga kayo. At ito pa, teachers, post ka na sa TESL at TEYL. Na-reflect na siya sa my page. Pero, palagi pa rin text ng text yung reminders na ganito. Hi teacher, we highly encourage you to finish your full TESL blah 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 program the soonest possible time to avoid any teaching disruptions resulting to prohibition service agreement cancellation. So parang nakaka-stress yung text na yon. So before na hindi pa ako nakakatapos nun, talagang ang feeling ko inaapura ako. Pero natapos ko na siya, panay pa rin yung text. So parang naasungutan talaga ako doon, teacher. So sabi ko, tapos na ako, palagi pa rin remind. Pero sa baba, mayroon namang nakalagay na kindly disregard this message if you already accomplished both. So, I later realized na parang text to all yon sa mga NQTs or newly qualified teachers para talagang ma-remind na i-accomplish na yung last and final major requirements para permanent na kayong 5-1 Talk teacher. Kasi mayroong nagtatanong sa akin ng mga applicants, bakit ganun? Palagi pa rin text ng text. You just ignore that text kasi it's just simply a reminder. You know well that you're done that training. Okay, by the way, ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng TESL? That stands for Teaching English to Speakers of the Other Languages. And yung TEYL naman stands for Teaching English to Young Learners. Okay, so by the way, teachers, before I end this video, I want to share you the most difficult part of TESL. So ito lang yung isi-share ko sa inyo. It's more on the transcriptions kasi ito hindi talaga yung isipan ko paano ko ba makukuha yung tamang sagot. Okay, translation number 1 on phonetic sentences. You have there, boy that sure looks good. Number 2 is all cows eat grass. And we have number 3. This is the last. Seashells on the seashore. Okay, so yun lang yung kaya kong ibigay. Ayoko na yung mga answer key. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you sa pakikinig and I hope that you have learned, especially on the question on what to do after you finish the training course. And if you have some additional questions, then feel free to comment down below. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. You can like and share this video to others. And for those who have not yet subscribed my channel, then please click on the red subscribe button and also hit on the notification bell so you can follow all the rest of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching, and always smile, and God bless everyone. See you again next time for my next video. Bye!